Someone like Josh on an island like that.
Malik Beasley, that won't rattle in. Towns fine.
And one of the things we love about Anthony Edwards, Dave, he's incredibly confident.
He is super confident.
Man. Detroit signs 2/3 of the Denver Nuggets front line. Okogie gets that to go inside. Plumlee, who would have gotten another offensive rebound.
Towns puts it on the deck, gets to the rim, and attacks.
You get the #1 pick, and you get Anthony Edwards, and becomes sort of an X factor for your team. He can become that type of player. You think of Ja Morant, what he meant to Memphis last year. Memphis had no clue. What a pass by D'Angelo Russell. Great slip out of the screen that time. Get in, get out.
Points for the Wolves.
You know, Marnie talked about Jarrett Culver, and with his improved defense and his shooting, Griffin's made a lot of money in his career, Dave, and if anybody could opt out of a $39 million deal you're talking about being in your early 30s now and you've not well player, he'd be a really nice addition to this Piston team.
Edwards gets into the paint, follows
sticking with it.
Coming off the bench for a former MVP, has his sights set on maybe being the 6th man of the year, Josh Okogie.
He left Kansas.
Spent that last season in Memphis, began his career with the Phoenix Suns. Heard Glenn Taylor on the radio today talking about that the book is not closed on that, although the Timberwolves are at the mercy of COVID, as is everybody else. D'Angelo Russell 3, no. And Okafor comes up with the defensive board. Rose pushing the pace. Derrick Rose quickly. Rose comes out of there with the basketball. Doumbouya.
Wow.
And one as he went up strong.
And that's Derrick Rose pushing pace.
6'9", but
nice drive.
In his 3 games.
Wow. I mean, that is just a powerful move by Derrick Rose.
He able to connect his first bucket in his 2nd stint with the Timberwolves. Plumlee with the leak out on the other end. You know, when I came on board here in Minnesota, as Culver drives and finishes,
at Target Center, the Timberwolves organization, and at Fox Sports North, shepherded so many young people into this business as Plumlee gets another. He didn't want to make it about him. It was always about the Timberwolves and the people he was working with. He didn't really let people see. You saw it at times, super missed, and I'm just so crushed that I can't talk to my friend Tom Hanneman anymore. It's just devastating for so many.
Yeah, it was a kick to the gut for all of us.
They did a great job of working with him via Zoom. They didn't have really physical contact till later in the summer as Blake knocks down that difficult baseline jump shot.
After he hit it, too.
Right back at you.
Yeah, right back at you.
You got to talk in the zone, and you got to rebound out of the zone as well.
Rose gets chased off the 3-point line, and we'll just go ahead and hit the little float. Russell calls his own number and drills it. Well, this Timberwolves offense is coming alive. Up to correct that here in this 3rd quarter. Blake Griffin bullies his way inside, gets it to go. Blake shooting 6 of 9. When we were in Detroit last season, he talked about having good memories when he did visit. DeLon right off the feet from Plumlee.
Is kind of going away if you think about post-up opportunities.
Timberwolves make the extra pass, the extra pass.
You got 0.5 to figure it out. And that's what that play was all about. Moving the basketball and making a good try to do a great shot.
Grant, Okogie comes over to help out. Pistons finds Hayes in the corner, and he drills the 3. Hurting at the loss of Hanny, and the news when it came to him, he was crushed by it. As the take there by Beasley for the game tonight. Moments of silence as we showed you on the top of the broadcast for Sid Hartman, who passed away.
And Jackie Towns.
And Jackie Towns. Bye-bye.
Started with David Stern right away in January.
And then Kobe.
And then Kobe after that. And so here we are with Ant-Man. Hopefully he can... I don't know if he's going to eclipse Danielle Marshall's 26, but he can get higher on the list.
Our statistician, Mike Greenbaum, Jim, he's the best. But I love when I can tell he's writing down a stat, and I say it before he can hand it to me. Rose Tapped back up and in, and I don't know.
Okafor's going to get credit.
Edwards attacks Mikhailuk. Follows his own miss.
So happy there was no snow.
Russell.
Oh my goodness.
Rainbow. Okafor.
You see the talent. Get the ball out of his hands. Get into rotation. Make other people make plays, and it worked that time. And that's what I'm. Wancho and Jake Layman have not given Minnesota good minutes in this game tonight. It's been very disciplined that much offensively in the scoring column.
Layman has had a really quiet night. And the follow-up to miss by Nas.
It happens playing next to Blake Griffin and Mason Plumlee here in Detroit.
Reed, the attack, and the finish.
And almost got a layup. And they ended up getting one.
Russell baseline, good. Every time they get booted back off the porch.
Minnesota goes to zone there, and Rubio gets the takeaway. Culver gets paid. You got to be active, and you got to communicate if you're going to play zone. And Rubio again gets another poke away.
And Beasley with the finish. And Towns left all alone. And Minnesota has the Okogie underneath, little fake.
Unbelievable.
No.
Look at there was body contact on the pump fake.
Numbers for Detroit, and Jackson able to finish. Keeps the dribble alive.
Wow, that's a foul, man.
Yeah, Rose reached in, got a lot of arm. Russell for the three, yes!
Big time. A steady diet of diagonal up screens into wing pick and roll and to post-ups.
Towns kick into the corner. Beasley, three, 5-point lead.
I love it, Bees.
And how good does this feel for everybody on the Timberwolves floor right now? Players, coaches. First game they played at 280.